What's good, squad? Welcome back to another day. It's a very exciting day here at EvanEraTV HQ. I don't even know if that's what we call this, but here at the condo, a local news station, WDRB. It's a Fox affiliate news station. They're coming here to interview me. I guess just kind of about being a YouTuber, but it's gonna be a fun day, so stick around. They should be here any minute. Full-time, like 2 years now.
Okay.
Been making videos for a long time.
Yeah.
Since childhood, since I got a big VHS camcorder from my dad.
Okay, cool.
Been making silly videos forever. Never had something like that. Sometimes bigger is not always better though. Right. Things are clunky and heavy. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, I feel as bad for having to carry this around.
Yeah, what all did you guys want to cover today? Just kind of...
yeah, we'll just, nothing's live, so like I'll ask you some questions, just kind of like how you got your starts, and how it's grown, and just like having a million subscribers, and the fact that you can, this is your first time trying that.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty relaxed.
Okay.
Think we want to interview him at this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Table?
Fine with me, it's fine with you guys.
So we have plenty of extra lights if you need any help with lighting. We got
Do you want us to
got
move
stuff
that
covered.
lighting equipment like out of there so it's not in your shot?
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It sort of works because, you know, it's your studio.
Do you want to have him sit right here, or? So, are you from Crestwood?
Yeah, I'm from Oldham County originally.
Okay.
Not Crestwood specifically. I was born in Louisville and then grew up right on the Oldham County, Henry County line in a little town called Smithfield. Actually on a wildlife refuge. All sorts of crazy
Interesting.
wildlife. Yeah. Going off on that?
Yeah. WDRB is a good station.
Yeah.
Question: can we move your subscribe color down? Just over here.
I have another question for you guys. Can I wear sunglasses during the interview?
I think so.
My name is EvanEraTV.
How'd you get the station?
The stage name is actually just kind of like, I took my initials, which are EAR, and kind of just like rearranged them to make a shorter last name that would be easier to remember than my full real name.
So, how did you get into magic?
First magic tricks that I ever learned came from my dad. He had like a few little dinner table tricks that he would do when we're at restaurants, and that kind of was the first thing that sparked my interest.
Do you remember how old you were?
I was probably 5 or 6 when he first started doing them, and I really like understood like what was going on, and wow, that's cool. Teach me how to do it.
When did you like take an interest on for yourself and say like, hey, I want to pursue this?
Magic's been like a lifelong passion for me that I've always gone back to, but I really started doing it full time. Yeah, when I was probably 23 is when I really like got back into it. I moved to Oregon and then I came back here, and when I was out there it kind of got re-sparked, and when I came back here I felt like this is what I want to do as a career, and I did like walk around magic at different venues like in the city to earn money, but I could never really like break through to that point where I felt like it was going to be an extremely lucrative career for me. Then I went into some other entrepreneurship stuff and started some businesses here locally that did well, and then I found YouTube. I put up some different videos and kind of just experimented, and then I put up a how-to magic video, and it did like 100,000 views like in like a couple weeks, and I was like, wow, this is definitely the market speaking to me here. This is what I need to do. Making the how-to magic videos, and now we're over 1 million subscribers, and it's just crazy growth.
So when you first hit the like 100,000,
Yeah.
how many a week? What was that like for you?
Absolutely just mind-boggling. Like I had actually had like some previous kind of like viral success with I did rap battles here in the city at kind of like Eminem and 8 Mile, and I had one that like went viral and got a couple 100,000 views. It was really talked about, so it wasn't like my first taste of virality online, but it was kind of like the first thing that was just me in front of a camera. Like there was no other no other working, like, moving pieces to it. It was just me and like what I was doing. So it was special in that way. It confirmed to me, like, okay, there's definitely a market for this, and I can take all this knowledge that I've amassed about magic over the years, and I can put it on YouTube, and like this could be something sustainable.
And now it is.
Yeah.
This is your full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Is putting magic tricks on YouTube, and
Yep.
do you still go around, or?
No, I don't really do a lot of live performance anymore. Everything is pretty much for the camera, and then it's put on YouTube. And we've also kind of launched the Laugh at Life brand, which is just something that I used to say in videos. It's kind of like an ethos that I kind of came up with for getting through things, and it stuck, and the audience really liked it, and we put it on t-shirts and wristbands and sunglasses and stuff, and we also sell a lot of the magic tricks from the videos in the shop, because like when I was a kid, there weren't a lot of magic shops in the city. There was one, Caulfield's in Louisville, that I went to. I wanted to be able to like offer kids in areas that don't have a local magic shop a way to get magic sent to them. You know, they watch the video online, they want to do these tricks, so we wanted to like set something up to where they could get that.
So how long would you say it takes to develop a magic trick?
It varies from trick to trick. I've spent a couple years developing a single trick in the past to be like sold to another magician. And there's also stuff that we come up with in a matter of like 30 to 45 minutes, like while we're shooting a video, like, oh, let's try this, and it ends up working, and we put it in the video and it goes up that day or the next day.
So would you say before you launched your YouTube channel for magicians, you were already creating magic tricks for other magicians?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. So what's that been like to be able to have 1 million followers, and that would you say you've always really dreamed of this?
Yes. It's definitely always been an aspiration of mine to have a big following, not necessarily be famous. I always wanted to just make a living doing what I love to do, and I've been very fortunate to find a platform in YouTube to do that, and all the dots kind of just connected in my life. I used to do after school programs for kids. It was kind of foreshadowing for what I do now, because a large part of our audience are children.
How often do you get like feedback, people trying to contact you, right?
Constantly, every day. We get a lot of fan mail. We have like a P.O. box for fan mail. We do like fan mail openings on our other channel. Tons of emails and comments on YouTube. A lot of these kids, like I see myself at 7 and 8 years old. I've always like told my crew, like, I want to be the channel that like I wish existed when I was a kid. When I was 7 or 8 and had this thirst for like knowledge of magic, I would search online. This is when the internet was really new. There were very little resources, so I try to be like that resource that I wish existed when I was a kid.
What would you say, what is it about magic tricks for you that...
It's a good question. I think it's an escape from reality, which I know is kind of a weird answer, but I think magicians want to see the world like as they wish it were. So being able to take something and make it do something that's impossible, seemingly impossible, I think is the ultimate draw. And also to create a feeling of astonishment for someone else is a really beautiful thing that I just really enjoy. Like seeing, I can't remember who said this, but I always thought it was really, really observant. Like throughout life, we build up these boxes in our minds, and like as we experience things, they're filed into these different boxes. And when you see something really astonishing, it's like all these boxes disappear, and you're just left with this blank slate because you don't know where to put this thing. Like, you don't know how to categorize it. And you're just left with this feeling of almost childlike wonder. And it kind of brings people back to that. Like I very often hear people say, like, I felt like a kid again. So that's a big part of it too. It's like the feeling that it gives other people seeing something really cool.
What's next for you? What's next for your brand Laugh at Life?
We want to just continue spreading the Laugh at Life message, and also I think like doing what we're doing now and expanding into some different series on the channel. That we've experimented with a new series called The Secret, where we're kind of revealing the secrets behind other things, like other than magic. So the first one we did was like the secrets behind movie stunts. I love magic, but there's a lot of other cool topics that I'd love to make videos about, and I think that there's definitely an audience for us.
As far as the magic tricks itself, was the focus, because when I heard about you, used smartphones with tricks with that, or do you guys do it all? Not specifically dealing with the smartphone, right?
No, I love that video. It's one of my favorite videos we've ever done because I love technology. But no, we do like a wide range of videos about different topics, and a big part of that is strategy of YouTube. It's a search platform before anything else. It's just like Google. It's the second biggest search engine in the world. So very often people are searching for different things, and we want to pick up on that search traffic. There's so many things that go into having a successful YouTube channel. You have to understand so many different aspects. You have to be a good video producer. Content itself has to be valuable to the viewer. And you really have to understand how YouTube works and functions. And it's constantly changing. So a big part of my job is just keeping up with the constant changes in YouTube's algorithm and how it treats viewership with the videos.
And this where we are sitting, this is where the magic happens. This is where you shoot most of your YouTube?
Yeah, pretty much all the main like how-to magic videos are shot here. Like we do a lot of our host wraps like here, but we'll go out on location in Louisville. We also travel a lot to do videos. All right, here's how it's done. I'm about to reveal a secret.
That's great. That's great. Is there anything else that you like to add that maybe I haven't asked you?
I love doing pranks too, and a big part of me starting on YouTube and being so successful was the people that I worked with at the beginning. There's a local comedian and YouTuber here named Tom Mabe, who a lot of your viewers probably know. Extremely funny guy, and he really helped me out. When I first met Tom, I had like 300 subscribers on YouTube, and that was about 2 years ago. And through the knowledge and the connections that he gave me, and through working with him every day, I really saw that it was possible to make a living out of doing YouTube. And he kind of showed me the ropes and really gave me the keys, and I of course had to do the work of building it and doing everything, but he really gave me the knowledge of how to do it the best way, and definitely put me on the fast track. Having someone who has kind of already achieved what you're trying to achieve mentor you, I feel like is a big part of being successful in anything. So I was really thankful to have Tom and another associate of his named Dennis Rohde kind of take me under their wings, along with Jim Clark, and they kind of all gave me advice and put me on the best path to where I am now. So I owe them a huge debt of gratitude.
You try to respond to most of your the kids who are you trying to mentor these kids too?
It's hard to respond to every message and every email. Otherwise, I think it would become my full-time job and just be responding to messages. So I try to reach as many people as I can through other social media platforms like Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook. Those are great ways to connect, where when I have a few minutes of downtime throughout the day and we're not shooting or editing, I'll hop on Snapchat and respond to messages.
So you said this all basically started with your dad?
Yeah.
Is that him in the picture behind you, over your shoulder?
Right there.
That's
So he's basically, the big reason why you've been wanting to get back and help these kids.
Yeah, absolutely. He kind of passed the magic knowledge on to me, but I also had a lot of influence from other great magicians here in the city who taught me things. Manny Ehrlich at Caulfield's was another one who really was influential in my early years, and Mike Stout from Candleworks and Magic in Louisville. He also mentored me a lot. So mentoring and kind of paying forward the magic knowledge that they gave to me, because I feel like magic is one of those things that if you don't pass the knowledge on, those secrets will just die out. Those effects will kind of just be lost in the sands of time. I do get some flack from magicians who are upset that I'm revealing tricks, but at the same time, I think it's kind of my duty to pass on the knowledge to the younger generation.
What's your favorite trick?
I've kind of like handpicked my favorites for the shop. They're kind of like self-working tricks. Those are kind of my favorites where you don't have to, a lot of effects like require you to learn a lot of crazy handling and sleight of hand stuff. But my favorites are the ones where like the apparatus for the trick kind of like does the work for you. The tricks that we have in the shop, kind of like the bite out quarter, is probably one of my favorite effects of all time. You just take a quarter and like take a bite out of it. You like magically restore it back to normal. It's just a really crazy like visual trick, and there's very little sleight of hand like on your part. It just looks insane.
And your dad, was he a magician, or did he just kind of like magic? It was a hobby?
He liked magic as a hobby. Wasn't really a career for him.
Okay.
But he was always had a love for the arts and did a lot of plays and stuff. So performance was always like a big part of what he was about. So he wasn't necessarily a magician, but definitely a showman.
Maybe would you mind giving a 2-shot of us just talking, and then we can do some magic if
Yeah.
that works for you.
Before you guys go, can I get like a Instagram pic with both of you for like
Yeah.
a promo thing?
Yeah, for sure. I understand how that goes. Gotta
Yeah,
reach
gotta
them all on
Look
every.
at these.
Part of your team.
I also have another guy who's a big part of the team who runs the shop side of things out of his house currently until I get a bigger place that can accommodate the whole operation. My other team member is Zach, and he kind of heads up the whole online shop side.
So do you wanna keep everything like in your house?
Mhm.
Would you ever like open a separate place to work? Or?
My intention is like to get a house with like an outbuilding where we can kind of have a studio and the shop's fulfillment center and store all the stock for everything. That's kind of the ultimate goal. We might eventually do like a physical magic shop because there's been a lot of requests and like people asking like, where's the shop? Like its physical location, which there isn't one yet. So that might be something we consider doing in the future if there's like a big demand for it. It's very easy for me to work from home. I have a daughter. It's great when she randomly has a snow day at school. I can just stay at home, and it's nice freedom in the schedule.
That's amazing. Do you have any old pictures of you as a kid doing magic that you could send us, or you have here?
So I have a quarter here. This is a real metal quarter, and this is a very simple trick. I'm just gonna take it here.
What?
Right back on.
Crazy!
And that's why it's important to brush every day.
That's nuts!
So what other kind of cool tricks can you show us?
Okay, so these are both really simple tricks. This one is a specially gimmicked wallet. It has a little sparker from a lighter, and it has like this little, it's actually like a piece of lamp wick, and this is soaked in lighter fluid. And then when you close the wallet, this little metal pad over here obviously extinguishes the flame. And then for the vanish part, where I took the bill out of the wallet, the secret is this right here. It's a fake thumb, and this is another thing we actually sell in our shop, and you can use this to vanish all sorts of different things. I will say it's a little hard to get it out of it
Yeah.
once you've stuffed one in there. So we start out with the bill in a wallet, or you can borrow this from somebody, and you have your little fake thumb tip concealed in your hand. And then you can stuff the bill down into your hand like this, and you're actually stuffing it down into the thumb tip. Stuff it down into your hand, and then you're gonna steal it out with your thumb, just like that. So as long as you keep it pointed towards your audience, it's really hard to detect it. Obviously, if you hold it like this, they're gonna see it. But if you hold it like this and keep it pointed towards them, you can then effectively do a little acting and make it disappear. It's quick and easy.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
and then immediately go upstairs and show them with like no practice at all. It was just, I'm sure it was horrible, but they were always such good sports about it.
Yeah, I used to do the weather in front of my parents too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. From a deck of cards to tricks involving cash to your everyday smartphone. All right, so just get him some more shots of him doing his thing with some cards.
Is there a trick a lot of people ask you to do? Just a fan favorite that everybody's like, wait, do that again.
Just cut the deck anywhere you want.
Okay, you rolling?
Sorry.
I love when this ends. He gets me all the time. It's so annoying. I'm so tired.
Just cut it wherever you want. Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can keep going if you want. But are you sure you want to leave? This is the card you cut to? Do you want to cut to a different one or do you want to stick with this one?
I am going to cut to another one.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
This is the Queen of Diamonds.
You're lying. Crazy! That's nuts.
And that's the Jack of Hearts.
What? No.
And what's your YouTube?
That's
award?
Yeah, it's an award for 100,000 subscribers.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, and then we have an award coming for 1 million, which is the gold play button, which is a lot bigger version of that you get for passing 1 million. And
I didn't
then,
know that.
Is there a platinum one?
yeah, the diamond play button is for 10 million subscribers, which is our next goal. So.
I mean, you guys normally have everything set up in here. How does everything end up looking? Like you guys got lights everywhere.
Chaotic, pretty
Yeah,
much,
like
just
the
surrounding the
box
table.
lights are out and that ring light.
The whole table.
Yeah, it looks like a set.
Yeah.
And the table's full of magic tricks.
Chaos.
Yeah, it's very.
Organized chaos.
It looks very chaotic after we're done shooting, and then everything's put away, and the next one's set up.
Can I just say I appreciate like somebody who knows the business and like
Yeah.
Understand the
the
chaos. of-
lighting and. So about 4 times, and then by Saturday morning it'll be online. The
Awesome.
whole thing.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
great to meet you. Thanks so much.
It was nice meeting you guys, so
Yeah.
thank you.
Nice
Absolutely.
to meet you.
That went really well, right?
I think it went very
That
well.
was great. Is it just chaos in there?
Yeah. Oh my God, like half the bins are pulled down, flipped out.
We got Ava with me, and we're about to open up your fan mail. All right, so we're gonna open our first package. Ava, you open it. This dude said he spent like $40, so I don't know what's in here. What all is in there? Whoa, dude, it's a Shopkins watch. 2 Shopkins watches. What? And look at that.
The Lego.
No, this is Shopkins.
Lego, and you can put these together.
Whoa, that's
I'll
awesome.
open it now.
Let's read who it's from. It says, Dear EvanEra. Hey EvanEra, I really love your videos you make, especially the vlogs. I try the magic tricks on my family. However, they know I watch the magic tricks from you. My channel is Timothy Quezada. I'm 12 years old and I make random videos and other stuff. Oh yes, by the way, can you send me a magic bite out quarter? If not, could you send me your autograph and tell Ava I said hello? Your friend Timothy, PS, and I got a present for Ava. Dude, you got a bunch of presents for Ava. Totally doesn't deserve all this. You like it? Timothy, thank you so much, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's way above and beyond. You guys don't have to send anything, but that is, thank you, man. Ava's gonna go ahead and try and put it together right now. So we will continue this fan mail video in just a moment. See the finished product.
Thank you. Wait,
That's awesome.
but first I have to put the Shopkins in. I'm gonna put the Shopkins.
Thing turned out awesome. Alright guys, if you made it this far into the video, hit that thumbs up button for me. I'm closing out this vlog right now. Thank you for being here with us on this channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, thank you for coming back to the channel where anything is possible as long as you stay positive, work hard, and laugh at life. Love you guys.